exactly did Andrew Tate make all of his money? No doubt you've heard of the man by now. He has gone viral on YouTube and TikTok partly due to his outlandish views, lavish lifestyle, and also due to his immense wealth being on display. An immense wealth that no one seems to know exactly how he acquired. However, in this video I'll be explaining how he did it. Firstly, we shall start with the obvious reasons. His online coaching program, Hustlers University, costs $49 per month and has over 60,000 customers, which gives him $2.94 million per month currently. His other main program / group is the War Room, which has over 2,000 members and a $5,000 entrance fee, which earns him $10 million total, due to the rapid exponential growth of his network in the last few months, coupled with how it seems that the course is around 2 years old. I'd estimate that he has made around $20 million from Hustlers University and his other smaller programs, which totals $30 million when adding in the money earned from the War Room. The next most well-known money-making practice the Tates have been involved in was their webcam studio, which is no longer at the scale it once was a couple of years ago, but at its peak they had 75 women and $600,000 per month. However, I do not believe that they made more than $10 million total from this. Firstly, the studio wasn't up and running for too long, as we know that they started it in the early 2010s, and by 2018 they mentioned that it was at a much smaller scale. Secondly, you can see that even 2 years ago, Andrew self-admittedly didn't have as much money to throw around as now.
I've got $10 or $11 million. I'm not that rich. I don't have $50 million to bet with you, but I do have $3 million to bet with you.
The brothers are also involved in investments, most notably crypto, which Andrew has said he has made a lot of money off. The last most obvious method of money is YouTube, and his casinos in Romania, which he has mentioned a few times. However, I find it hard to believe that they monetized on YouTube.
Slap, slap, grab, choke, shut up bitch, sex.
And their casinos, which opened just before COVID, suffered badly because of the pandemic, so I doubt they have made much profit. However, as I mentioned at the start of this video, there are less well-known methods that Andrew and his brother used to make their money, particularly in their younger years. Andrew has implied a few times that they sold drugs for a living in their 20s.
So I'm not going to say I previously dealt drugs, but let's just say I know a lot about dealing drugs. And the problem with dealing drugs is as follows. It's not a stable income, right?
And he often mentions the story of which he saw a drug dealer with a flashy car when he was broke, showing that it was clearly on his mind. Also, the brothers did have a lot of unexplained injuries and stories of fights that they were involved in. Take from that what you will. I'm willing to bet that they made a lot of money selling drugs at some point in their 20s, however please take note that I have zero proof of this. Overall, I think that Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate have made around $30 to $35 million. This is a rough guess, as I've also had to include how much the brothers paid the webcam models, how much the casinos would have cost them to buy and maintain plus staff costs, and the salary of the professors at Hustlers University. These opinions are just my own, and I'd love to hear what you think in the comments section. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please consider subscribing, as I often make content like this.